Hi, welcome to my channel. First of all, I offer Zoom coaching, I offer email coaching, all available on my website. I also write books, all listed below. That's that bit done and out of the way. I also offer personalised subliminals, so you can go along to my website and inquire there. You'll see the little section there, just go to that and inquire with me on the contact form. So here we go, bridge of instance. Can you manifest the bridge of instance? Should you manifest the bridge of instance? First of all, if you don't know what the bridge of instance is, it's the set of events that happen leading up to your manifestation. So should you manifest the way that your manifestation comes to you? Have you got something in mind you desperately want it to come this certain way? You can do that, but you have to be very laid back about it and take it with a very light touch and not obsess about it, which is quite difficult. And if you do set one way in motion and you decide that is the only way it can come, then you cut off all other avenues, which may be equally amazing or even better. But also what you do is you kind of stunt your subconscious to a degree. You kind of say, this is the only way that this can come. So on a subconscious level, you're almost thinking it might not happen. Oh, what if that can't happen? Because you're not opening up to other things, you're not giving it any other option, you're not giving your higher self, the universe, any other option to bring it to you any other way. So you are almost like your mind and your subconscious in conjunction with each other, like, well, that's not going to happen. Even if you're not outwardly thinking it, you've kind of put a barrier in the way there if you are looking for it. So if you open up to whatever, a really good thing to do is say this is what I want, and I want it to come to me. I'd love it. It'd be great if it would come to me this way, but I'm open to any other amazing way of it coming to me, any other lovely, surprising way. If I'd have put restrictions on when I wanted to manifest my staff leaving without me having to do anything about it, if I decided it had to happen in a certain way, I would have been constantly looking for that way to unfold. And then something would happen and I would think, oh, is this it? And then I would kind of have that resistance all of the time. So by opening up like that, by me having no idea how it could possibly happen and actually me thinking, I just cannot see how this can happen, I completely opened up to anything happening. But what I would suggest that you do also is to say in the best way possible, because what I wouldn't have wanted was somebody to have fallen ill and to have left that way, or something to have happened to the business where we couldn't carry on, and so I didn't have any staff that way. You do have to be mindful of things like that, because whatever this magic is doesn't seem to know good or bad, good from bad. It's just something that gets you where you want to go. So I have found it's been really key actually to do that sort of thing, and just to say in the most harmonious way possible, in the way that everybody is happy, because that way you know that nothing bad is going to happen in order to get what you consider bad, in order to bring that to you. So opening up like that really kind of opens that door so much wider. So at the moment you might have it just opened a crack. You need to open it wide so that there all manner of things can come through, and if they are in line with the sort of person you are and the sort of things that you like, then it doesn't matter how it comes to you, as long as it comes to you. But again, you can manifest anything, and of course you can manifest the way something comes to you. But I would say that the times that I've done that is when I've kind of unknowingly done it, when I've kind of imagined something happening in a certain sort of way, a couple of times really not wanting that thing to happen, but really feeling it, and it happened exactly as, and sometimes better things. But it's never really been when I've been actively manifesting something. And I think that's because I know that that's a restriction I'm putting on myself. I know that's going to cause some internal resistance, so I'd rather not do it. So again, it's entirely up to you, but is there really one particular way that this has to happen? Really, does that have to happen that way? Will you not be really appreciative of that when it comes to you if it comes in a slightly different way? It's all it is releasing on that resistance, and we can cause more resistance by being very, very specific. It's very good to be specific about what you want and how you want that to unfold eventually when it comes to what you want, and get clarity on what you want. But getting clarity on the way that you want it to come just gives you that one road. And it's the subconscious you've got to think about, and not the rational mind. Even if your rational mind thinks, well, that's all right, I want it to come like that, and that's that. Yeah, that's great. But if your subconscious is not on board with that, if your subconscious has stuff going on in there that I can't see how that can happen, but it's the law of attraction. Your subconscious will not think, oh yeah, but it's the law of attraction. Your mind will think that, but your subconscious will only look at the facts and might think that that is quite difficult, and that's why you might go on and on and on, then get frustrated that it's not here, so you build up that level of energy and you're going on with that frustrated energy and time goes on. But if you open up completely, you can't actually be looking out for it so much because you don't know exactly what you're looking out for. I mean, when my staff did leave, I didn't even see it coming. I didn't see it coming even when the first one wanted to go freelance. What happened with him, it didn't even enter my head that this is the start of it, which was good, because if it had of, I might have leapt on that and thought, oh my God, yeah, how can I make sure that this has momentum and this carries on? But I didn't, because I didn't see that, really didn't see it happening. And then it all unfolded within such a short space of time. And really, I think it was in the beginning of the December that it started. And by January, no staff. I mean, it was crazy, and it was a massive life change for me, exactly what I wanted. It changed my life, and it just was such a relief. I just got to the point where there was too much admin with staff, and the pensions came and I had to deal with that, and I had to deal with all of that, and I didn't like it. I'm not an admin type person. Don't like all that stuff. And it all became a bit of a chore. Going into the office was a bit of a chore. Doing the work was a bit of a chore. Everything kind of was. And I didn't like that feeling. It wasn't awful, but I wasn't enjoying it. And I felt like I'm getting older and I want to do what I enjoy. I don't want to do what I don't enjoy. So all worked out amazingly. Everybody went off, did their own thing, and there's all of them doing really, really well. So it was brilliant. But I didn't specify. Yeah, specify is a word, isn't it? I didn't specify. I was going to say specifies then, but no, specify. I did not specify how it would happen, because I really didn't have a clue. If I'd have sat there and thought about it, I might have thought, well, if this person says they're leaving, and then maybe this will happen to this person, so this person will have to leave. That would have made it so tricky. I wouldn't have really thought that could happen, and I'd have something running inside of me that going, well, I can't see how that's going to happen. So it's way better just to open it up, but say, in the most harmonious way possible, a way that I'm happy with, a way that I feel good about, but I don't care what it is, because that just really opens up the floodgates for reality to bring it to you in all manner of different ways. And with me, I could not have seen that coming. And one thing I will say about circumstances, this is how much they don't matter. About a week or 2 weeks before this happened, before the guy that had been there for 12 years with us, now, circumstances would have said he would never have left and gone freelance, because we had a conversation where he said to me, I won't leave because I'm happy here and I don't want to work for myself. I've never ever wanted to work for myself. I don't want that pressure. I like coming into the office and going home, and I don't want to think about anything else. So a circumstance to me would say, well, he would never leave. And then he asked to go freelance. He said, oh, I enjoy my cricket coaching, I have more time to do that, and then I'll do my own thing. It was so out of whack with what he had said, because then I didn't even remind him of what he had said. I was just so happy that was happening. But it just proved to me that a circumstance is nonsense. A circumstance is just something somebody said in the past that was in line with your energy at the time. And then when you've moved on and you've just opened up to anything happening, I didn't bring that into the equation. At the time when I was manifesting it, I didn't say to myself, oh, but he said he would never go. He said he would never want to go freelance, because I didn't give that as the bridge of incidents. I didn't say to reality, because I kind of see it as I'm talking to reality. I didn't say to reality, this is what would need to happen in order for it to happen. So I didn't have that resistance there, because I had no idea. All I knew is that I had specified, every time I say that word, it doesn't seem right, that it had to be in a good way. It had to be a way that everybody was happy. And that was all I'd done. Because I have seen in the past how negative stuff has happened in order to get me where I've wanted to go, because I haven't done that, because I wasn't so aware of the fact that reality, the universe does not know good or from bad, or if it does, it's not paying any attention to it. It's whatever gets you there. And it could be, because it's only what you consider good or what you consider bad. There is no consideration of whatever this is, good or bad. So that is a really good point, actually, to follow. Anyway, I hope this was useful. Again, it's another short one, trying to keep these a bit shorter for you. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, then I absolutely love for you to do that. And if not, I just hope that you found something useful in this that you can take forward with you. Thank you for watching.